Gather around, my little ones, and let me tell you a story that will make you think about how powerful faith can be. Now, you know how we talk about Jesus and how much we believe in him, right? Well, imagine this. A long, long time ago, someone carved a message into a stone. But this wasn't just any message. No. It was a message that showed just how far and wide the story of Jesus had traveled, even in places where people didn't know him. Stick with me until the end, and you'll see why this is so important. Don't skip a single part of this story. A long time ago, in a place far away from where Jesus lived, something incredible happened. A special carving was found in a place called Germania Superior. That's what we call a part of the Roman Empire. And guess what? It's far from Jerusalem, where Jesus walked and taught. This was a time when people didn't have many ways to travel. They didn't have the roads and trains we have today. So how did a message about Jesus travel so far? Let me tell you, it was through brave people who believed in Jesus with all their hearts. Now, this carving was special. It had words on it that said, "In the name of the Holy Titus, holy, 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 in the name of Jesus Christ, God's Son, the Lord of the world. He resists all assaults and setbacks. God grants well-being to the person who surrenders to Jesus Christ. For before Jesus, every knee shall bow in heaven, on earth, and under the earth, and every tongue shall confess to him." What does that mean, you ask? Well, these words were saying that Jesus is the Son of God, and he is the Lord of everything in the heavens, on earth, and even under the earth. That means, my little ones, that everyone everywhere, no matter who they are, will one day bow down before Jesus and call him Lord. And guess what? This wasn't just some story. These were words that early Christians believed with all their hearts, and they made sure that everyone knew it by carving it into stone. But what's even more amazing is where this message was found. It wasn't found in Jerusalem or even in the cities where Christians lived. It was in a place far away, in a Roman military area where most people didn't know about Jesus. The Romans didn't like people saying there was another Lord besides their emperor. It was risky to believe in Jesus like that, and it was even riskier to carve it into stone for everyone to see. But these brave Christians did it anyway because they believed so strongly that Jesus was their Lord. You see, back then, the idea that Jesus was the Son of God wasn't something that everyone agreed with. Some people even said that the belief in Jesus as God didn't happen until later on, a long time after Jesus died. But this carving, my little ones, proves that the people believed in Jesus' divinity way before any councils or big meetings decided what everyone should believe. They believed in it from the very beginning, from the moment they first heard about Jesus. This discovery shows us something very important. It shows us that even in far-off places in the toughest times, early Christians were standing strong in their faith. They didn't have churches or protection like we do today. There were no big fancy places to gather, but they still boldly told the world about Jesus, and even though it was risky, they made sure their message was heard by carving it into stone. Now think about what that means for us today. If those early Christians could stand up for their faith even in the face of danger, surely we can too. We might not have to carve our beliefs into stone, but we can share the story of Jesus wherever we go, and we can be brave in sharing our faith. So, my little ones, let this story remind you that even when things seem tough, God's message is stronger. If these early Christians could stand firm and boldly declare Jesus as Lord, so can we. And remember, just like they did, we can spread his love and his truth with others too. If this story inspired you, be sure to share it with others, and don't forget to come back for more stories of faith and bravery. Thank you for listening, and God bless you all.